Yo, Eclipse here. Today, I'm going to be showing you all my Infinite Tower tier list. This was voted for in the Discord, so happy to bring it to you all. Before we start, we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers, so if you enjoy the content, click that button and join the squad. Starting off in the D tier, we have Dragoon. Now, this class can have decent damage burst on ult, but unfortunately this class also has the major issue of being able to get hit in the middle of your skill, and also you just don't do that much damage without your ult being up, and for that I just would not recommend this class. The other class we have in D tier is Paladin. What Paladin has going for him is that he can heal, and also this class has a shield, which means he can block. The downside of Paladin though is overall just lacks in damage, even with skill, just doesn't do enough damage compared to other classes. Now, going into C tier, we have the Mage of Light. Now, this class has all of the heals, and can definitely clutch with ult, but just has mediocre damage, which means, of course, the damage classes are going to do better, and later in the runs, you're going to be wanting damage over heals. Also in the C tier, we have Guardian. Now, the Guardian definitely has tanking with his ult, but unfortunately this class also doesn't have the best damage, and also has to commit to every single attack in his kit, which is super risky. Moving up to B tier, we have Demon. As you all know, the Demon class has great self-sustainability, but unfortunately the Demon class just isn't built for infinite. Yes, he has the heals, but when's that going to help you in later floors when you can't get hit? Next in C tier, we have Dual Wielder. Now, this class can do decent boss damage, as well as having the bonus for skill lasting longer on each kill. The downfall of Dual Wielder is having to commit to every ultimate, as well as struggling to clear big crowds. Being a more single target focused class, it just falls off an Infinite Tower. Now we have Warlord. Warlord has good crowd control, and also has a shield, meaning he can block attacks. What Warlord does not have is good damage against bosses, and cannot do much without his cooldowns. The last class in B tier is Berserker. Berserker has good damage overall, also having a good ult kit, having guaranteed burn, and can tank. What Berserker struggles with is his damage drops off over time, and he also has a lot of commit attacks, which makes him more prone to being hit. Now, moving on to A tier, we have the Summoner class. He has great crowd control, his soul's on hit, and can explode minions. There's also just no real downsides to this class, so definitely a really good class overall. Onto the other side of minions, we have Necromancer. Necromancer also has great crowd control and can melt certain bosses. He does have downsides. Minions can die easily and cannot explode his minions, like the counterpart being Summoner. He also only gets his souls from kills rather than on hit. The last class in A tier is Spear Archer. Spear Archer is an easy to pick up class, has great crowd control, and is just good overall. He also just doesn't have any downsides, so definitely the great middle ground class of Infinite Tower. Now for what you all came here to see, the S tier, or what you would also known as the best classes for Infinite Tower. First up, we have the Elementalist. Elementalist offers the best boss damage in the game, amazing overall damage, and goes with the Mage of Shadows as the absolute best Infinite Tower duo. The only downside of this class being that the Elementalist can struggle with big crowds, but that's what the Mage of Shadows is there for, making it the best duo. Second up in S tier, we have the Shadowblade. Shadowblade is just amazing overall, and is going to be your best filler class, meaning that he can go into any duo or any group and perform perfectly fine. He offers amazing movement, great crowd control, and great boss damage, and offers no real downsides. The third and final class in the S tier, and what I would argue the best class overall for Infinite Tower, is the Mage of Shadows. The Mage of Shadows is going to offer you amazing crowd control, amazing damage, great boss damage, and the only downside being that he can struggle on the boss off of cooldowns, but still performs pretty dang well. And that's my Infinite Tower tier list. If you all enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below what your favorite class in Infinite Tower is, and I will see you in the next video.